Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining the 29th Annual African American Farewell Celebration. My name is Sabrin Davis Cannon, and I am a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, as well as the president of the National Panhellenic Council. The African American Farewell Celebration was started in the early 1990s by the Black Greek Council to officially recognize Black students for their commitment, dedication, and excellence on the campus of The Ohio State University. Today, the National Panhellenic Council and the African American Farewell Celebration Planning Committee celebrate the achievement of the class of 2021, and we are proud of their accomplishments throughout their time here at our institution. Class of 2021, although we are not able to gather in person for this momentous occasion, please know that today is your day to have a celebration safely wherever you are. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining us today, and I hope you all enjoy the program where you are today. Go Bucks!
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea.
Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. They sing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chestnut rod, built in the day that hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not a weary feet come to a place on which our far side.
have come over away with the tear fast and water. We have come treading our path through the flood of the slaughter. Out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast.
Out of our weary years, out of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path, we pray. Bless our feet straight from the places, our God, where we met thee. Bless our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forgot thee. Shadowed beneath the true to our love, true to our
Greetings and Hotep. My name is Libation. I am a community leadership and representing Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and I have been asked to give the meaning of libations. Libations is the process of pouring or giving a sacrifice to form a connection with this world and the spiritual realm. Young people do not normally pour libation in the presence of elders unless their youthful energy is identified as a necessity for that particular ritual or ceremony. In this instance, it has been identified. Pouring libations is simply a way of confirming and reminding ourselves of the relationship we have with this vast universe and its creator. Some people pour libations using water, beer, liquor, or wine. The choice is up to the pourer and the situation in which she or he is pouring. The idea is that the libations is a sacrifice, and when they are poured, you must be giving something of value. In some situations, libations are given in the form of solids. Libations are very serious because when we do them, we invite the universal spirit to be active in our room. We must realize that this spirit is always present, but when we consciously call it into our presence, we have the opportunity to bless ourselves and others. The first thing that needs to happen in a room where libations are being poured, the ritual leader should ask for the permission of the elder in the room. This helps bring the seriousness that is needed with this ritual into play. To the elders in the room, may I have permission to pour libations? Since we do not see the elders present, we must depend on the spirit of our elders to guide us. Therefore, permission is granted.
Greetings and Hotep. My name is Jonathan Brown, an African American and African Studies major with double minor in higher education and human affairs and women gender sexuality studies. I'm representing Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated today. And I have been asked to pour libations. Libation in the African tradition is a way to pay respect to the past, present, and look toward the future. We will use water as a form of libation as we pay respect to the north, south, east, and west. We pay respect to our elders and our future generations to come. When we pour water, we will respond by saying, Ashe, which means be with us. Ashe, from the Western African culture, the energy of creation. Ashe, in this instance, means power. Power to make it happen. We will hold the cup up as we say collectively, Ashe. The water will represent the foundation for how we live, and the plant will represent the life that continues to flow. As a collective, the National Panhellenic Council at the Ohio State University is honored to pour the libation. And in the spirit of the Divine Nine, we pour libation on behalf of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. An African proverb tells us that people who lack the knowledge of their past are like a tree without roots. So in the spirit of remembrance, we pour this libation. Ashe.
Greetings and Hotep. My name is Chinyere Mwaneri, and I'm a finance major, and I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I have been asked to pour libations. We pour libations for our esteemed ancestors who laid the foundation of human civilization and who provided the wisdom by which we live and the models by which our families are guided. Ashe. We pour to honor the past so that we may learn from it. Ashe. We pour to honor the importance of family. Ashe. We raise our cup towards the heavens to show our reverence for the original sources of our lives. Ashe. We use cool water to refreshen the road our ancestors traveled to be here with us today. Ashe. We pour to celebrate the coming together of the graduates, families, and friends. Ashe. It is said that through others, we are somebody. We broaden our family circle, remember our heritage, and recall those who gave us life. We call upon our ancestors, our mothers, grandmothers, and great-grandmothers, our fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers, uncles, aunts, and cousins. The foundations of our families immortalized in our thoughts.
Greetings and Hotep. My name is Ernest Moore III, and I'm representing the Zeta chapter of Kappa Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and I've been asked to pour libations. We call upon our elders, whose wisdom we seek in all endeavors, our friends, whom we are blessed to have in our lives, and our parents, who guided us along the road to adulthood. We call upon family, who have passed over and cannot be here today. We ask that they may be with us in our thoughts. We wish everyone to leave more blessed than when they came. As we wish much success to the graduates today, Ashe. With your blessing, it is done. Amen.
It is an honor to offer my congratulations to you, Buckeyes. Your successes make our entire university and the communities we serve better as we grow the number of talented Black and African American graduates from The Ohio State University. Just as those who went before created pathways for you to follow, you are making the way clearer for generations to come. For example, by raising your voices and joining the chorus against racial injustice throughout this challenging year. There is much work to be done, and your university remains committed to doing our part to achieve equity and justice for all. During your time here, you strengthened the legacy of Dr. Frank Hale, who fought to increase opportunities for all students. In his name, the Hale Center is one of the finest Black cultural centers in the country. And this semester, we broke ground nearby on the National Pan-Hellenic Council Plaza, a tribute to our 9 historically Black Greek-lettered fraternities and sororities. You are the next generation of leaders, determined and well-prepared to create your unique and beautiful future. As Dr. Hale once told graduates, keep on stepping, step on into life, giving it vibrancy and exuberance, using the potential you have to go as far as you can. You have already made it so far, and I can't wait to see all the wonderful ways you will change our world for the better in the years ahead. For now, pause and celebrate your remarkable accomplishments as we recognize your hard work and dedication. Tomorrow at commencement, we'll make it official, together in the shoe. Once more, congratulations. I know you will make us proud. You already have.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Shivers, Senior Vice President for Student Life. I wish we could be together in person this afternoon. It is even more important that we celebrate your accomplishments, even if it's virtually this year. There are milestones in every journey. This is one such milestone. You are about to become part of a large but select group. You are about to receive a degree from the Ohio State University. That degree, the skills you learned getting it, and the contacts you've made over the years will be with you for a lifetime. So will the friends and memories you made while at Ohio State. This has certainly been a year like no other, yet despite the challenges, you have persevered. You have proven that you are flexible and resilient, and now you are on the threshold of being a graduate. You have every right to be pleased and proud, and I am certainly pleased and proud of you. And I know your loved ones are proud of you too. I'm grateful to them for supporting you on this path. For many of you, it was not always an easy journey to get to this day. All of us stumble at times, whether through a mistake we make or some disappointment that is out of our control. But we can't let it stop us, and you haven't let anything stop you. You have accomplished great things academically and in leadership, research, and service. Now is the time to use those skills in the next phase of your life. And you'll need them. These are troubling times in our society. Finding solutions will not be easy. It will take the best and the brightest minds of your generation to make our world a better place. It will take strength and persistence and resiliency. These are the same strengths you have shown in the past year. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Human progress never rolls in on the wheels of inevitability." It will take your tireless effort to build foundations and bridges to a brighter future. There is no group that I would rather entrust with that responsibility. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I know that you are capable of making our world a much better place. I can't wait to see the next chapter in your journey. Congratulations. This isn't goodbye, but see you later.
Warmest greetings to all the graduates and their loved ones as we come together on this joyous occasion. My name is James Moore, and I am the Vice Provost and Chief Diversity Officer here at The Ohio State University. I'm an old English teacher and tend to be long-winded, but I will still do my best not to delay your graduation too much longer. This is a special day as we come together and celebrate your graduation at The Ohio State University. At The Ohio State University, you have learned to push beyond the boundaries that separate us to find the common bonds of humanity that unite us. We have tried our best in the Office of Diversity and Inclusion to nurture you during your time at The Ohio State University. We have lent you a helping hand when you wanted it or a gentle nudge when you needed it. Let us speak honestly. These have been tough times for all of us as we have tried to navigate a global pandemic while pushing for meaningful systemic change in America. You may not have remembered your college days like others do later in life, but I know you will never forget your time here nonetheless. You have learned a painful but profound lesson at a young age. It's a lesson that the great civil rights icon John Lewis, who left us last summer, spoke of often during his life. He taught us that change cannot wait for some other person or some other time, but must be taken up, in the words of the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., with the fierce urgency of now. Do you get lost in a sea of despair? Be hopeful, be optimistic, said John Lewis. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, week, month, or year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in some good trouble, necessary trouble. After the graduation ceremony has ended, you will leave us here at The Ohio State University and begin the rest of your life. I hope you find a way to pay forward to others who follow in your footsteps. It's just being a part of a Buckeye. I know you would take the knowledge you have gained and the dreams you have dreamed with you. They will help you immensely as you make your way and search for your greater meaning in this world. You are beginning the quest of a lifetime, and we can't wait to see where it takes you. Thank you, and go Buckeye.
Greetings to the Ohio State graduating class of 2021. My name is Kimberly Allen Davis, and I am the president of the Ohio State University Black Alumni Society. 33 years ago in 1988, I too celebrated this momentous moment for the first time. I returned in 1995 to do it all over again, receiving a master's degree. After today, many of you already have a set plan. You may have accepted a job offer, been accepted to a postgraduate program, or you are planning to relax for a moment and just regroup. Then there are those who don't know what's next. You've been a student all of your life, and now there are no classes to attend, no tests to study for, and no papers to write. What will you do? Either train of thought is okay. Today, just note that college is not about completely finalizing your future based on your degree. College is the evidence that you can hit your target. Life is made up of hitting milestones in order to ultimately live in your purpose. It's a practice to lift you to the next level. I graduated with a degree in social work, but most of my career has been in IT technology field. And currently, I'm an entrepreneur in a business promoting beauty products and building legacies. Remember, today doesn't define your forever. It sets you up to begin walking towards your purpose. Continue to tap into your mind and know that at any time, it is okay to hit the reset button. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. I am leaving you with this quote from my daughter, Alana Davis, OSU class of 2020. It's just about the journey. It doesn't even matter where you end up if you weren't happy getting there. That's the whole point of life, I am learning. Remember to enjoy the journey. Life is made up of moments. Let your great moments walk you out of a challenging moment. On behalf of the OSU Black Alumni Society, we wish you the best, and please join us by bringing your experience, your talents, and innovation to an alumni group. We need you. Education is a critical method to eliminate the gap between those who have and those who have not. Be a part of ensuring that your university is prepared to meet the challenge. We look forward to connecting with you soon. Class of 2021, congratulations and enjoy. Thank you.
Students, family, faculty, staff, and other members of the Black Ohio State community, my name is Akila Smith, and let me tell you how honored I am to deliver the keynote speech for the class of 2021. Well, we did it. Now, I know that was anticlimactic, but it's important to address the magnitude of the accomplishment you just completed. The late nights spent at Thompson and 18th Library, doing labs, papers,
and faking study sessions might have all been worth it. Those long walks rushing to Hale Hall after class to catch a few moments of fun with friends during our favorite organization's events is something I know many of us are far too familiar with. Each and every one of us has experiences and memories that tie us deeply to Ohio State. The saying "we did it" implies there's a story to be told of the journey that it took to get here. Your family, friends, and community who supports you shares your pride in the experiences that have built you into a better you. If there was one goal we all shared when deciding to become Buckeyes, it was to someday walk across the stage and receive a degree. While the stage may not be present today, know that our goal is fully accomplished, and no one can take that away from you. At least that's what I was told. While the deed is most definitely done, the degree is accompanied by the many lessons learned through the trials and tribulations overcome to get across the finish line. The people around me who became my community taught me the value of growing and healing through any frustrations that may arise. Today I share with you that community, growth, and healing have become the most important values to me due to my time spent here at Ohio State. Through the questions I ask you today, I hope we are able to reflect on our time at this university together, whether myself or anyone graduating today were major characters, minor characters, or even extras in the short film we know as our college experience. The accomplishments you are adding to your story is when you put your all into achieving. You went to those 8 a.m. classes, you pulled those all-nighters, and you worked hard so you could party even harder. However, it would be oblivious of me to say that we did any of it alone. The people surrounding you today have all touched your path in some way. It is important to give thanks to family, friends, mentors, professors, and advisors that called or showed up just at the perfect time or paid the bill that allowed you to get that piece of paper today. When reflecting on who is in your community, I asked, who made you proud to say your name, and what did you learn from them? I learned from my peers here at Ohio State that the power in my name came from the community around me that gave it its true meaning. BOSU made the name Kilo mean something. The community we have developed here is one that goes past the borders of High Street, Columbus, and even the state of Ohio. Being a Black student on campus has taught me the immense value of a head nod from the one other person that looks like you when walking across the oval. I hope I'll get to nod at each and every one of you again at some point during the rest of our lives. I think we can all sit here today and agree we were completely different people when we entered this roller coaster of college. You know what that is? Growth. All the challenges that came your way were no match for your ability to persevere. Not only did you get through it, but you grew through it. Today's the day to look back and smile about how far you have come. When we talk about growth, I asked, what would freshman year you be most proud of? And I'm not talking about how many accomplishments you made or amount of clout you've garnered over the years. I'm asking what your true inner self would be glad to see made it to your outer shell. I could have never told you that the Black girl from the south side of Chicago's favorite pastimes would be hiking and golfing when I started here in 2017. But participating in this community and milking this university for everything that they had to give pushed me outside my comfort zone and brought me closer to the things that mattered most to me. Being comfortable with the uncomfortable is how you know you're in the growth zone. Every year you face new challenges that needed new creative solutions. Every year you were challenged to be more innovative. Whether it be through your personal development, professional opportunities, or expansion of your social circle, every step and every leap were a part of creating the person you were meant to be. If you take a second to turn around and see the strides you made, you'll notice its impact on your goals and aspirations. You must always understand where you have been before you can truly succeed and where you have to go. The ability to move with the punches and grow through the challenges is the confidence we all need to achieve all of our ancestors' wildest dreams. Your community has pushed you to grow, but growth can never be complete without healing. and boy, do we have a lot of that to do. Our class lost a true senior year and the memories to go along with it to the COVID-19 virus that simultaneously took so many Black lives due to systemic issues impacting our people for generations. We came into the school year screaming that our lives matter and pushing for true change against structures that never wanted us to be heard. But that baggage is not meant for you to be carried alone. If BOSU understands one thing, we know how to come together and support when it matters. From lockdowns of the Senate chamber to push for reform and establish the Black caucus, to showing up and showing out to vote for our forever Black woman student body president. We have shown over and over again that we can heal through the pain, and we do it best as a community. Healing is more than just moving on. It is holding ourselves and others accountable for the impact of their actions regardless of their intent. Shout out to MSP. When it comes to mending broken pieces, where does healing come up in your story? Lean on the community around you when it's time to recharge and trust that your people got you. Like the African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. This community is a labor of love, and I challenge everyone to move forward with the understanding of what that love created for us here. It was a special experience to be a part of BOSU and soak up all the Black excellence that thrive through the environment of support we have made the standard here. No one knows your story better than you. Every page, every paragraph, and every sentence matters, and don't you ever let anybody tell you otherwise. I hope the members of your community make you feel like the main character today. As you continue to grow and heal through the known and the unknown, I have full confidence in the drive, will, and determination of the graduating class. As my family always says, we're never too far apart to be together. BOSU and Ohio State has further cemented this belief, as I know no matter where we are, if I give that OH, the community will always call back IO. These are the roots of the community we have had the privilege to grow from. Never forget where you came from while on the journey to where you're going. In the great words of a creative genius and legend of our generation, Issa Rae, I'm rooting for everybody that's Black. So, as we end our undergraduate experiences and prepare to be popped from our bubble, I'll leave each of you with something to look forward to. The last time I graduated, my peers and I said to each other, see you at the top. Whatever the top is for you, the top of your dreams, the top of your prayers, the top of your goals, the top of your manifestations. If you want it, it's already yours. You did what needed to be done, and you did it all as the last class without university-issued iPads. So, class of 2021, I appreciate everyone taking the time to reflect with me over an experience exclusive to BOSU. I would like to close by extending a loud and proud congratulations to each and every graduate, and an even louder congratulations to our first generation graduates, breaking barriers for their families and making impacts they can't even see yet. As you prepare for your next steps of more school or a new job or a big move or a well-deserved time of doing nothing, I hope you reflect on the community growth and healing that was brought to you by Ohio State, and more importantly, your fellow Black peers that lived it with you every step of the way. Ohio State brought me a best friend that just so happened to always be an hour and a half away, a girlfriend that fits me like my other half, a proud mama who would have been satisfied with the degree, but her daughter did way too much, so now she's delivering a keynote speech, and a community of Black entrepreneurs, artists, poets, thinkers, writers, lawyers, doctors, and whatever else in the world y'all want to be. And for that, I am eternally grateful. This was the most expensive and longest movie ticket I've ever purchased, but I'd do it all over again if I got to do it BOSU. I'm proud to be a character in the story of the class of 2021. Congratulations to all the graduates and the communities they are a part of.
Dr. Elaine B. Richardson is a professor in the Department of Education and Human Ecology here at The Ohio State University, who is also known for her work as an author, lecturer, performer, singer, and songwriter. Dr. Richardson's research interest includes topics such as language, literacy, and discourse practices of Afro-diasporic cultures, sociolinguistics, critical discourse studies, and the education and literacy of Afro-diasporic people, as well as hip-hop and education. Her outreach efforts include cultural literacy projects focusing on youth empowerment and mentoring. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Elaine B. Richardson.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Mr. Williamson, for inviting me to take part in the African American Farewell. I would like to begin by honoring your accomplishment, your survival to persevere during these times of pandemic on top of pandemic. I honor the joy you've been able to protect and manifest in your life. I thank God for your generation. I thank God for your graduation. Your energy, your courage, your organizing, your actions, your yearning for liberation has defined the past few years. You are the hopes and dreams of the ancestors who made a way for us. In the tradition of the Black church, I want you to turn to your neighbor right now and slap a high five and say, neighbor, you did that. It has been difficult for us for centuries. And now we are enduring modern day updates of slavery, Jim Crow, lynching, voter suppression, economic exploitation, racism as a public health crisis, anti-Black education, and much more. These things that we did not create seem to follow us wherever we go. We are deeply embedded in America. This American society appears to be at base all about money, racial capitalism. I know our money says, in God we trust, but as Bell Hooks reminds us, in this society, there is no powerful discourse on love emerging from politically progressive radicals or from the left. The absence of a sustained focus on love in progressive circles arises from a collective failure to acknowledge the needs of the spirit and our overdetermined emphasis on material concerns. Without love, our efforts to liberate ourselves and our world community from oppression and exploitation are doomed. As long as we refuse to fully address the place of love in the struggles of liberation, we will not be able to create a culture of conversion where there is a mass turning away from the ethic of domination. And that's the end of the Bell Hooks quote. But I say, I know we love each other. That's why you do what you do. That's why you persevered through it all. That's why we rejoiced when we saw one man's family, the family of George Floyd, receive a taste of accountability. When Chauvin was found guilty, we know that our fate is tied together. That's why we cried or hugged each other or thanked God. We come here full of love, made of love, ready to love and be loved, filled with the Creator's Spirit, the breath of life. Yet at the same time, we have to go through this journey called life. And it's a struggle to figure out who you are, to figure out your purpose. Life is all about transformation. To be transformed is to undergo a change in form, appearance, character, to become transformed. Transformation is a continuous process of knowing yourself and growing yourself. And so I want you to just continue to persevere, to grow yourself, to understand that so many of us are cheering you on. When you know who you are, you don't let the bad things of life weigh you down. So I just want to encourage you to keep striving. Stay in touch with your higher power. I want to read a little bit from a colleague's book, Dr. Damaris Hill. Her book is entitled, A Bound Woman is a Dangerous Thing. The Incarceration of African American Women from Harriet Tubman to Sandra Bland. The name of this poem is entitled Magnolia's State, and it's a tribute to Fannie Lou Hamer. And I want you to savor this poem because it really reflects where we're coming from, our traditions. All the pretty little horses pluck the kernels from the puffs like fine plumes, patch the children's pockets with collards, pick a bale of cotton, tell the story of Emmett Till, keep your lamp trimmed and burning, name every chicken that flew the coop for a woman you love, prove you are literate, volunteer and vote. Certainly, Lord, certainly, 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 Lord, your worthless crop-keeping cousin parades in white. He will fire at you. When he takes your job, he will want your life. You will sing, I'm going down to the river of Jordan. I'm gonna land on the shore. Woke up this morning knowing the only thing left to be is free. Amazing Grace is a Mississippi melody, a ballad like Bessie Smith, marching down Jericho, your song bellowing in the blood. And so right about now, I want to ask my accompanist, Mr. Christopher Brown, to play with me, Young, Gifted, and Black, dedicated to you. To be young, gifted, and black. Oh, what a lovely, 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 precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what I mean. Oh, I know that you know there's a million boys and girls in and across this nation and the whole wide world who are young, gifted, and blind. And that's where it's at. That's where you are. That's where you are. That's who you are. That's a fact.
Dr. Elaine Richardson, on behalf of the Ohio State University, the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, Student Life, and the National Panhellenic Council, we want to bestow the highest honor on you that we possibly can at this Black Cultural Center and all the people that support it, and that's our Kente cloth.
Yes.
We salute you for your activism. We salute you for your scholarship. We salute you for being a community person.
God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you. Mr. Christopher Brown.
Marissa Robertson. Eric Sims. Sarah Caitlin Knott. Jerome Gordon II. Akayla Gardner. Alyssa Moore. Wetley KZ. Grant Brooks. Michaela Moore. Omar Farah Ways. Jasmine Pierce. Montel Wells. Muhammadu Gise. Timothy Hinton. Amber Harris. Alexis Harris. Elizabeth Lawson. Trayvon Wilburn. Braxton Miller. Maya Smith. Ernest Moore. Tolu Lawal. Aliyah Nurdin. Mustafa Abukar. Maya Purdy. Lisa Kassab. Matthew Terrell. Cheyenne Charles. Nell Wood. Abiola Oseni. Roya Ijazi. Ayon Haji. Tanisha Desimore. Ndizi Wana. Justin Smith. Olivia Wilder. Jacqueline Wilder. Ronald Russell III. Leah Angela Davis. Haja Amanita Buso. Noel Boykin. Deja Reed. Montiera Pittman. Victoria Branch. Leonie Lee. Joseph Henry. Trina Phillips. Dale Farrow Harris. Heaven Soros. Paige Wilcox. Lavette ASAP. Akila Smith. Chidierum Noari. Christian Wynn. Alexis Vance Townsend. Trevor Williams. Francesca Delise. Destiny Johnson. Markel Augustin. Javel Tolbert. Taylor Bell. Wilbert Owens III. Marissa Mariner. Victoria Felipe. Michaela Carter. Dominique Smith. Sierra Strange. Darnay Bush. Rayana Booth. Aaliyah Ponder. Courtney Roberts. Jaleesa Stanford. Bailey Reynolds. Kennedy Hairston. Angela Whipple. Marcus Goings. Alexia Anaha. Alexis Anaha. Karaya Cox. Emil Ahmed. Kennedy Holloway. Jonathan Graham. Ebion Farah. Adrian Ward. Danielle Culpepper. Naja Glenn. Dalia Hudson. Bemni Amsalu. Kiana Ratliff. Naja Dewberry. Carrie Stewart. Micaiah Brown Davis. Lania Anderson. Page, Payne. Ember, Zahir. Ariana Horton. Jordell Matthews. Kenneth Jordan Williams. Trenton Arnold. Fatuma Kadir. Baja Muhammad. Adea Dickerson Ray. Bashir Brima. Sly Worthy Jr. Binyabong Takeda. Dariah Williams. Larissa Tolbert. Christea Valletta Fears. Destiny Brown. Eden Godin. Kades Mojes.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Tanisha Jenkins, and I serve as the Associate Vice President for Belonging and Inclusion within the Office of Student Life at The Ohio State University. It is with great honor that I present this year's Staff and Student Impact Awards. Before honoring our recipients, I would like to recognize our doctorate, professional, master's, and bachelor's graduates. We commend you on your achievements and your commitment to creating a positive impact on campus, especially within the Black community. The 2021 African American Farewell Celebration will begin with the presentation of the Student Impact Award. Each year, the Student Impact Award recognizes outstanding student graduates who have left a lasting impression on the Ohio State campus community through their involvement in student organizations and inside of the classroom. This year's Student Impact Award winner is Livette Azap. The Swahili word nguvu, which means dynamic, was chosen to describe Livette. Her nominator writes, Livette is a leader in the Moral Scholars Program and the Black student community through her servant leadership in a variety of areas. In her role as the editor-in-chief of the MSP Monthly Newsletter, Livette has worked to support and elevate Black voices through the regular communication to all MSP students and stakeholders. She has spearheaded initiatives like highlighting under-recognized students and organizations with a special focus on Black students and organizations. Livette is a dynamic and impactful leader who is studying pre-med and African American and African Studies with plans to become a doctor. Congratulations, Livette. This year, we are fortunate to celebrate 2 recipients of the Staff Impact Award. The Staff Impact Award is presented to an Ohio State staff member whose contributions go above and beyond to the Black student community and individuals. Our first recipient is Mrs. Charity Martin King. The Swahili word sooku, which means passion, was used to describe Mrs. Martin King. Her nominator writes, as director of the Department of Social Change, she has expanded our university's outreach to serving the Columbus community. Charity has been a champion of social justice in every capacity and influences students to strive for equality. From letters of recommendation to giving the best advice, she's become a mentor and friend to me that I cherish deeply. Mrs. Martin King loves deeply, and I am so grateful to have had her in my corner during undergrad. Congratulations, Charity. Our next recipient of the Staff Impact Award is Ricardo Zamaripa. The Swahili word umagaza, which means guide, was used to honor Ricardo. His nominator writes, Ricardo is my financial advisor, but he doesn't only talk about finances. He has also guided me in achieving my degree on time. His sincerity towards the information that he has shared with me has helped me so much with finishing up my degree in just 3 years. Thank you for all that you do for our students, Ricardo. Congratulations. Our final award recipient will be honored with the Eminence Award. Each year, the Eminence Award is given to the African American Farewell Celebration graduate with the highest GPA. This year's Eminence Award winner is graduating with a degree in microbiology and an astounding 3.984 GPA. Congratulations to Inyubang Arinze Tukidum. What an amazing accomplishment. Thank you for the privilege and honor to celebrate our award winners today. And congratulations to all of our 2021 graduates. Go Buckeyes!
Good afternoon. My name is Devin Stith, and on behalf of the National Panhellenic Council and the African American Farewell Celebration Planning Committee, I would like to thank all of you all for joining us this afternoon to take a moment to honor and celebrate the graduates of 2021. Throughout the last year, these graduates have had to navigate and persevere through a completely new academic and social world due to the coronavirus pandemic and repeated racial and social injustices that made this year unlike any before. As these graduates leave us, I'd like to make it known that their time here will not be forgotten. They have all played a part in sustaining and creating a community that makes Black students feel safe and have a place to call home here at Ohio State. And it is now the task of me and my peers that remain on campus to continue to build and sustain on that legacy. We thank you, graduates, for everything that you've done, and congratulations. We wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. Go Bucks.